Hello everybody, Jerome Wright here, and once again you're joining me on my Jerome Wright YouTube channel here on YouTube. Okay, in this video I'm going to bring you some amazing new findings that I made with regards to Mount Rushmore. And as I'm sitting here looking at this, I'm seeing some other stuff, but I'm going to go with what I'm looking at with my video, what I'm working with my video here. But I see some other things as well here too. However, I have another video about Mount Rushmore, and you have to see that as well. I showed you some from different angles. You can see other heads and carvings. It's my contention that these heads were carved over an ancient area, which was symbolized in other monuments that were there, and there were carvings put over top of carvings. Pretty much what I'm stating. Well, anyway, here you have George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Theodore Roosevelt, and Abraham Lincoln. Their heads are carved in along here. Okay, this is the area where they're carved. While researching some other things, I found some very interesting things about these carvings, and I'm not going to talk about it now, but I'm going to make, I think, one, maybe two other videos with regards to the carvings of this head and what I've learned about this through my paranormal experience and encounter. It's almost like the dead has spoken to me, and they have shown me something. And people, when I tell you, you must see these videos, you must see these videos. Okay, but please see those videos. That's what I must say. Please see those. Do us both a favor and see those videos. Now, they'll be up and going hopefully maybe between today and tomorrow. All right. Now, what I want to bring to you about this also, these images. Now, they look a little blurry here, but you'll be able, you can go either to my Facebook page or my +Gerone page, which is plus Google, or they'll be on my, they should load up to my Twitter, and they should also load up to my, what other accounts do I have here? Oh, well, this is, we're on YouTube. Go to my Jerome Plus or to my Facebook page, because I'm going to post these images on Facebook as soon as I finish this video. So my account is open. If you won't be able to see them, you can always send me a friend request. I'm always more than happy to take friends requests, even if I don't know you. Okay, so you can just go ahead and this my Facebook page is basically about this here, what I'm doing with my discovery. So you can send me a friend request, and that would be fine. All right, now I'll accept without knowing you. The Facebook requests I normally don't accept are where I can't look on a person's page and see that they have a history of Facebook. If you just coming on to Facebook, I mean, with an anonymous page and all of that, I just usually don't accept those pages. Usually people that have their own friends and have a history on Facebook, or an account history on Facebook, I usually accept that. People that don't, I normally don't accept. All right, now, having said all of that, let's get that out the way. I'm seeing a head right here. I'm seeing a carved head right there. And I don't know if you can see that backwards, but I'm seeing a forehead, a cheek, a chin, and an ear right there. And then there's another face inside of it right there. I'm gonna have to get that drawn. There's another face inside of it right there. But anyway, that's not what I want to show you. I want to show you something that you can see and stands out. The carved heads of the presidents are right here. Over here in this area, right there. People, this is going to be amazing, and I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. Let me get a better pointer. Let me show you. And I'm hoping that, because I won't be able to tell until after the video is done. And I'm going to come in closer. Let me see if I can lean this in. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to put something behind here so I can lean in with this, so you can actually see what I'm driving at here. This book is too thick to put back there, so let's try this. See if that gives me some more leverage. Okay, that's a little bit more better. Now let me show you what I'm seeing here. right there at the tip of my pen, there's a head. Off to the side of it, there's a head. There are two people standing here. This person here is an older woman, and she has like a covering over her head, like the earlier settlers. You know how the people wear the hoods over their head, like the women, like almost like an Amish. You know how they wear the things over their head. Right there, there's a head there, and they're holding a baby. Right there. This is a bundled up baby right here. There's two. The full figure woman is leaning, her shoulder is here, her arm is coming around towards the baby. This person here arm is coming around and holding the baby. They're standing right here. Two figures standing and holding a bundled up baby. Now I'm going to come in closer, and again you can go to my Facebook page and actually see this. And the images, actually what's unique about this image is if you Google Mount Rushmore and images, go to images, this image has this blue border. Okay, so this is a telltale sign of the image that I'm actually using. Okay, this is a popular web search. Now, of course, erosion have taken its place on Mount Rushmore these days. So therefore, go back and archive images. It's just the angle, the direction, and the way that this image was taken. It allows for us to see reality. Okay. Now, I'm going to show you where's the woman and the man at. Right here. Or it's a couple. I don't know if this is a man or not. This can also be a woman. I do not know this. I'm assuming that this is a man figure, because this is definitely a woman. Okay. The male figure's forehead is here. The trees almost create his hairline, his hair. Okay, there's his eyes. You can just see this distinct left and right eyes. You can see the nose, you can see the mouth, you can see the chin of this man's carved head. Then his neck, all of that. Here's his shoulder. You can see that this man's clothing, the type of clothing that he's wearing. I'm coming over his shoulder right here. Okay, you can see his shoulder wrap around, and he's clutching a bundled up baby right there. His body is carved right here. Come over to the woman. The woman's head is leaning into what I'm describing as the male's head or another female figure's head. She is leaning in towards the baby. It's an older woman's face, I gather. You can see, again, her distinct features of her right eye, her left eye, her nose, and her mouth. All right there. Her right arm is turned around and is coming around, bent in, and she's touching towards the baby right there. Here's her back, the length of her back. Here's her buttocks. This is her right leg going down even to her knee. You can see all the way up to her knee, the length of her leg to her knee, which is right here. Her whole body right there. They're holding the baby and they're looking upward right there. There are other carvings over here, but I'm going to go to down here because can we get this figure here? Can we get this? We're right in where we at, right there. There are carved faces in here. I'm gonna come over. Well, hold on. Let me go with my markings because I do have this marked. And I'm gonna go over. Okay. Let me see how much of this you can actually see. There's a carved head in here. You can possibly see it. And in fact, from this angle, I'm seeing another face. Okay, from what I'm actually seeing when you're looking dead on. But you can see a carved head right here. See that? Next to that carved head right here, and you won't be able to see this, okay, but there's a bearded man, there's his cheekbone, there's his eye, and at the center of his head, there's a symbol where his hairline is. I have it marked. Again, you have to go to my Facebook page to see that. But you can clearly see that this is a carving of a head right here. Now, the Mount Rushmore heads is just above this right there. Again, people, these images, you have to go to the archived images. We all know that Mount Rushmore, the erosion has taken its toll on it. So go to the archive images. But this here is compelling. All right, I'm going to also do a slide video on this. And okay, now I don't know if you can see this tilted back head right here. because there's a chin, there's the mouth, there's the nose, there's the eye, there's the forehead. Right here, there's a head carved there, and there's a bunch of other carvings right in here. Now that's all I can give you here with this video. The only other thing I can do is go in on, oh, hold on, do I have anything else here? That's all I can do on this video here. What's amazing about all of this, okay, now I have them highlighted. I have everything highlighted about the man and the woman there. What's compelling, what's amazing about this, people, is that this predates anything that you can possibly ever imagine. All of our history, it predates even the indigenous people of these areas that we know. All of the ancient histories of either the Mayan, the Indians, all of these people that were here in America first, that this all predates it, because here you have an intelligent carvings of people that are not even, that does not even fit into that history. So you have an era, a time of people that made sophisticated carvings compatible to what was done with the Mount Rushmore. It's like a time before a time, where you have had an era of people that is consistent with those that actually, in the time of the people that created these carvings that are commemorating these people in these carvings from the 18th century. You have a group here. They are closed. These are an intelligent group of people. A couple of people here. And it predates everything. Now I'm gonna do some more. Again, I don't know if you can see. There's a carved head there. Let me see if you can. I'm gonna try to come in closer to give you some more of what I'm looking at here. Let me see if I can give you some more without distorting the pic. Yeah, you can see some carvings. Here's one carved head right in here, and I can see, you see the chin, the mouth, the nose, the eye, and it's wearing some sort of headgear. It's multi-dimensional, and there's another carving right there beside it. But this one here, see the silhouette of this head right here? There's another one beside it here. Look, there's one, you can see I'm at the chin, there's the mouth, there's the cheekbone, there's the nose, there's the eye, there's it. There's another one in front of it. And I'm going to put this on my Facebook page because these images are multi-dimensional. But the most compelling, the most recognizable scenarios that you can have is this elderly lady right here. And let me come over again. And that person next to her holding the baby. That is what, and all of these markings here is what I'm doing. Is I'm identifying the baby bundled up, the person, the shoulder, they holding the baby. All of this is described. Okay, so you'll be able to go to, and you can almost see that here, because here's the head of the person that's holding the baby right here. There's that person's shoulder, the person's arms coming around. I got my line on there. There's the baby, the actual bundled up baby. Here's the elderly woman with her head covering, her shoulder. She's leaning in towards them, and they're looking up with the baby. All of this stuff, people, is reminiscent of this thing with the Jesus thing, and with these miracle babies, and what's happening with history and religion now, that what's being discussed and being described. I'm looking at a bunch of carvings all up in there. Let me see if I can come back here and show you some more without that on there. Let me see if I can. That couple. Yeah, you can't really. It's really distorted here, people. When I tell you that I'm looking at a perfectly clear image, I'm looking at a perfectly clear image of this woman holding this baby. All right, it's going to be on my Facebook page, and let me see if I can lean in. All right, there you. I'm going to lean in some more to try to show you what's going on. There's the head of the person right there. I'm at the head. There's the shoulder coming around. They're holding a bundled up baby right there. Again, there's the face of the elderly woman with her head covered up. There's her shoulder. Her body is leaning in. All of the carvings is there. It is so unique that it's just, you can see the type of clothing and everything that she has on. Everything is right there, people. Right there. You can make the symmetry in the carvings. You can actually make out what type of clothing she has on and everything. All of it is right there. All right, I'm going to leave you with that, and I'm going to see if this image with that head can come in some more over here. This head right here. That head. Look at that. You can see the complete face right down here, and this is laying down off to the right side of the George. There's George Washington up here in this carving here. So we're coming down here. Look at this face, people. And off to the side of it is another carving looking in. There's a bearded fellow with a cheek, and he has a symbol on top of his head. Right there. There's a symbolization right there. This face is looking in towards that face. A bearded fellow. There's the eye socket. There's a cheek. And then there's a symbol there. Again, I want to put these pictures on my Facebook page and on my +Gerone page. But I have always maintained that there is a unique significance about the location of Mount Rushmore. I'm going to see, look at this here. I'm going to go again here, and I'm seeing all sorts of things now being revealed to me now that I'm exposing this. But I'm going to come. Look at this. Cheek, mouth, nose. Cheek, chin, nose, eye socket. Look at the headwear. Look at this. And it morphs into another image which is in front of it. All right, I'm going to leave you there. And again, this image has a blue border. You can Google this, and everything that I pointed out, you can verify. Okay, but there are carvings here, people, that are besides that of the Mount Rushmore carving. I'm going to stop there and go to my Facebook page, and you can see the rest. Okay, thank you.